back to the channel. It's the Oracle Nurse here. Alright. Let me get into this. Y'all know what? I love y'all. Y'all take me as I am. Okay. Y'all know I be a little bit here and there and everywhere, but the messages, you know, they straight, they unfiltered, they raw. Just they're pure. You feel me? These messages are pure, straight from the divine. When I tap in, I really do. You can book. If you want to book a reading, I'm still working on a wait list. If you booked the reading, if you've inquired about a reading again, I'm going to get to you as fast as I can. I should be responding to some people when energies allow within the next week. Okay. Some more, I'll be responding to more. All right. I have to take rest in between. All right. And how to book a reading is motherturquoise@gmail.com. Okay. All of the information is there. If you would like to donate, you have to email me in order to donate. I don't even have a donation link for you. Okay. I don't even know if I do, it might not even work. So in the description. So you definitely have to email me in order to get my donation link. So that's how serious I am about this. I don't come on here, you know, unless I'm live and I say, okay, I'm doing readings here and there. You know, more than anything, I do them for free, you know. Hey, how are you, city boy? I'm doing well. I'm blessed. Thank you. I hope you are. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, that's how serious I am about spiritual work. Now, Holy Divine Spirit, my ancestors, angels, Holy Spirit, please use me as a channel to be able to give messages to those who need to hear it. I thank you so much for my gifts. I ask my ancestors to protect me and cover me as I channel messages from the Most High. Block out all negative energies and low vibrating entities. Let the messages come through true, clear and true. Thank you, Jesus. Ashe. Okay. First card right here is wealth. I don't even know where's the rest of this deck at. This card just laying here. Okay, there's some significance there. I keep hearing it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Okay, there's some despair right now with could be with your finances. You could be concerned right now. Some of y'all, if I didn't say it already, this is going to be a general message for those who need to hear it. If you're in here right now, hey Alex, how are you? Please make sure you hit the like button. All right, if you're joining me, hit the like button. My day is going good so far. It's very good. I'm very blessed, and I hope your day is going well. May God be with you. All right, despair, and then you got concern in the reverse. So you could be feeling your concerns could soon be lifting about being down and out when it comes to your money. Okay, I feel like there's a major change that is going to take place for a lot of you. Why am I being led to start with these cards? I don't know. Oh, a false person. Okay. Number 8, a false person. So there could be somebody who's fake, phony, untrustworthy around your money. A man, a mature man. This could be a man. And then you got unexpected income in the reverse. So this could be somebody who has tried to intentionally stop your money, withhold your money, your funds. Okay, or this could be somebody who, like if you run a business, this could be a man who comes in to purchase something from you if you sell items. but this person is coming in there to, I don't know, it's like they're coming in there to, like, they're buying something with the intentions of trying to figure out how to infiltrate or to copy your methods, or to look and kind of look around and see how you're doing it, how you're so successful. Or this could be somebody who is, if you're like, say if you're not doing well on some sort of deadline with the project, paperwork, test, exams, this could be somebody who is intentionally withholding, holding you up, okay? A process, making it take longer than it needs to, or holding, trying to, copy your work or something like that, or your work, not give you credit for something. All right. Take that how it resonates. That might not resonate for everybody. All right, you got marriage. Thank you so much. Mania, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate y'all. All right, marriage. So some of you could be married. Some of you could be in a connection. Somebody with this child in reverse. Somebody could be finding out that a child isn't theirs. Okay? There could be someone who lied in a connection about a child being theirs. So it's given like, ooh, y'all heard that ding? So it's like somebody's finding out a child wasn't theirs, or somebody is, finding out something could have happened, like somebody could have tried to attack their child or do something to a child. This is all going to be different for each and every one of you. This is like somebody could be paying child support and somebody's not doing what they're supposed to be doing with the money. Thank you so much for all this love. Thoughts. Somebody could be finding it very hard to trust someone with money in a connection. Somebody could be side-eyeing someone. This could be a man, a masculine energy who's looking into their wife, girlfriend, or significant other when it comes to finances. Okay, somebody's finding it hard to trust someone with money. All right, then you got distant horizons. And then adjudication. Look, thief in a reverse on a split. So this makes me feel as if there's there could be in the very near future, there could be someone who is, there could be a judgment or a settlement or something that is coming towards you, some sort of money that you could have been held up. Okay, I heard it was played within money market accounts and in the stock market. Okay, but it was your money to begin with. This could have been money for work that you put in. Okay, with toil and labor in the reverse. So it's like a refund, or it's a back pay, or something that you were supposed to have and it's been prolonged, but I feel like it was used for other things. Okay, behind the scenes. Like somebody borrowing money that they didn't, somebody's borrowing money and didn't get permission to get it. Give it time. So Spirit is saying whatever money that you are waiting on, whatever money that was held up, somebody owe you. So I've been saying all day, like, stop leaving money on the table. Don't leave money on the table. So I feel like this is you're wrapping up a situation where you could have possibly left money on the table. You're processing the paperwork for it. You're calling. You're doing you're meeting the deadline. You're doing something to get a process rolling so you can get paid. And Spirit is saying give it time because it's coming in. There was a false person that was involved in the situation that could have caused, again, a delay in your money. They'll be back, yeah. So I feel like you'll be getting a letter soon. Okay, you'll be getting some sort of notification, letter, email, phone call, some form of communication about money that you were waiting on, or that you were that is owed to you. Wow, look what flipped up as I was flipping manifest. Yeah, so whatever this is, you've manifested it. So Spirit wants you to know that if you didn't do what you did, if you didn't do the manifestation work or whatever you did, if you would have stayed stagnant, if you wouldn't have believed, if you would have, became negative about it, it would have pushed the money further away from you. So something miraculous is happening to speed up a process, but it was miraculous, but also you put in the work. You did something spiritually. You prayed on it. You did something to speed up the process. Okay, it's like you're skipping to the front of the line. Okay, you kind of like, yep, guardian, and then in the distance. So this is something. This is your ancestors. Okay, your loved ones, your ancestors help push this forward for you. So some of you are like getting approved for a home, approved for a loan, approved for a car. You're purchasing a car. You're purchasing a home. You're again, you're getting some sort of government assistance. You're getting some sort of you're getting a loan from the bank. You're some sort of approval, okay, or process where you have to do a lot of paperwork, a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, a lot of mail back and forth, or corresponding for you to reach some sort of goal or get some sort of abundance. Your ancestors were the ones behind the scenes at a distance pushing for you, but you also called on them through prayer. And so this is a message saying that, confirming to you that you are powerful. Okay, it's just letting you know, like, you're powerful. You did this, because otherwise it would have still stayed a little bit stagnant. All right. Give me more about this false person with this marriage right beside it. What is this? What is this false person in marriage about? Spirit, what is this false person in marriage about? Give and grounding. Okay. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. So somebody could be viewing someone as very selfish or not giving enough to a connection. Okay, and then I gotta give here, and then give it time is here. So this is like Spirit is saying you might be in a connection where you feel like the scales are unbalanced, or you might be dealing with someone. Doesn't have to be romantic at all. This could be like somebody who you give and take finances with, or you might let them, you might gift them and they gift you, or whatever the case may be, or a family member. Somebody, it's like nobody nobody owes you, right? Or you don't owe nobody anything, but there's some sort of connection. There's that ding. There's some sort of connection there where you might feel, as of right now, the scales are unbalanced, and Spirit is saying the scales are about to become balanced. There's something about you're about to get your just due. This person is about to wake up and see how important you are to them, or this person is about to pour into you the way you deserve to be poured into. Okay, and then you have grounding. You are being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. So Spirit wants you to slow down, ground, come back one with the earth. So when I feel like a grounding and a giving energy, somebody, it's almost as if somebody's learning that they need to humble themselves and start giving you more. This is somebody who could have taken you for granted, or somebody who thought that they could, get over on you, or they thought that they could have possibly thought that you were trying to get over on them, but that was their insecurity, right? Because somebody is truly seeing how valuable you are now, collective. Okay? So somebody could have been withholding from you. They have money, okay? But they've been withholding from you because of an insecurity. Yeah, look, patience. So Spirit is saying have patience in this situation. It says you are being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. So Spirit is saying because of your patience, wait for this person to, I'm getting like a buzzing in the back of my head right now. All right. Spirit is saying wait for this person to come around to themselves. All right. And they'll start giving back more to you. Let it go. So I feel like a lot of you have been, I don't feel like I need to tell you to, I don't feel like I need to tell you to practice patience. It's more so, okay, now I'm saying I need to remind you that you are practicing patience. So this is Spirit congratulating you on being patient. There's something that you've been in for a long time, a marriage, a job, a circumstance, positive, it has its ups and downs, it's had its lessons, but it's something about something's going to pay off. You've been there, you've been doing this for a while, your loyalty is going to pay off. Spirit wants you to be in the present moment when it comes to a connection. Ooh, see, look, I talked about this earlier, miracles. So this is an energy that's Spirit is saying, there's a Spirit is saying that miracles are taking place for you right now due to your prayer life and what you have manifested. You are learning. Okay, this is like, I don't need to teach you nothing. This is what you already know. So it's like I need to just put, I guess, like reiterate what you already know. So you could be going through your mind. I'm feeling the energy like somebody going through their mind and reframing their thinking. Like when you want to spiral, when you want to let anxiety take over, somebody's mastered themselves in such a way that it's even surprising them. You're manifesting faster because you're learning how to shed old skin quickly. You're learning how to let go of the small petty things. You're being more optimistic and positive about life. Not only is it benefiting you, but it's rubbing off on the people around you, because somebody is noticing that you have, that you're able to, every time you fall, you're able to get up quickly and dust yourself off and keep going. You're a safe space for someone. You make somebody feel like home when they're with you. You're a light to a lot of people. Allow. You are being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life, sometimes without even realizing it. We block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So Spirit is saying, oh, wow, and then connect. Okay. It says you are being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You are in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. So some of you could be going to like networking events, or quite literally be connecting with people some sort of way. This is just saying, allow the universe, allow God to bless you, allow these manifestations to pour in. Okay. And as you connect with people and just hold general conversations, whether this is like at a restaurant or, if you're, just shopping around or whatever, hold a conversation with someone. Okay. Why do I want to say connectivity brings receptivity? I don't even know what that means. Why do I want to say that? Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up on the inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. And then release. So some of you could be having like a big cry, okay? Some of you could be having like, oh wow, a celebration. So I did feel like a burst of emotion. So yeah, some of you could be having like a big burst of emotion. Some of you need to confess with your mouth that you are happy. Okay, some of you need to confess out loud with your mouth that you are grateful, that you are thankful. Okay, but some of you are already doing this. This is like, I need to stop. Something keeps saying like, stop telling them what they need to do and remind them that is what they're doing. Okay, because you could be doing like positive self-talk. Be very mindful of, you're being very mindful of what you say, very considerate of yourself. That is a part of your spiritual hygiene and protecting yourself. Also seeing someone with a lot of, I don't know, I'm channeling somebody like with a lot of hair, very beautiful, beautiful hair. Okay. I don't know why I channeled it, and I'm channeling in this a feminine energy as well. All right. Um, all right. Anyways, you could definitely be going out. There could be some sort of major accomplishment that you are about to embark on. A lot of you could be celebrating some sort of release from a situation that has been holding you back for some time. Like if you're getting out of a lease, if you are finally getting promoted out of a position you've been in for a long time, if you're finally moving, I don't know, being, somebody could be being promoted to another, I don't know, grade level, or I know it's not that time, but it could be, I don't know. But I'm picking up on some sort of celebration of something that you decided to let go of, something that you finally learned the lesson from, so you can graduate or navigate, okay, to the next level, okay? Because something could have been looping you back, okay? Like, yeah, you're celebrating an expansion, okay? And there's a need for you to make sure you have faith in the situation. So Spirit is saying you're going to be celebrating some sort of big accomplishment. So like if you are moving out of in a somewhere smaller, you're getting somewhere bigger. If you have a smaller car, you're getting a bigger car. Hold on, y'all. Okay, and thank you for your patience, y'all. And I'm also being told that your expansion could not look like what other people would see as expansion for themselves, right? What something that you're going to be grateful for. A typical people would probably turn their nose up to it. So this is like if you are moving out of a house that you pay a lot of, you're selling a house where your mortgage was very expensive, or a car, you had a high car note, and now you're getting a car that has no note, or you're moving out of a house into back in with your parents, right? Or with getting a roommate, or moving somewhere smaller, or downsizing. But it's a blessing to you, and it's making you excited because you understand and know how much money you're going to save, and how the next time you go back at it, it's going to be bigger and better, and how you're going to now have a sense of security within yourself. Okay, but for a lot of you, this expansion is going to look like you've already went back, now you're about to go forward. Okay, like a kind of like a slingshot. You pulled it back, release, and now you're about to take off. All right. Um. Spirit, please give me messages for the collective, please. Please guide me. Ooh, wee. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Y'all, I don't lie. I don't tell no lies in these messages. I'm telling you. Now, the way I explain it might not make sense to y'all. Okay? Because I do sometimes can, when I'm channeling, I can talk up and down and round and round. But when I tell you what I feel is what I know. Okay? What I know is what I feel. However y'all want to look at it. Listen, I just said it. your ancestors wanted me to tell you, or there's a message from spirit saying something, that correspondence, something that was legally yours, that was toyed with, some wealth, okay, is being released and given to you. Your ancestors pulled the strings for you as well, but you called out the you shot the flare, right? With these prayers and manifestations. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse to the two of Pentacles. Somebody could have definitely been playing with your finances. They wanted you to feel unsteady. But the Chariot, things are moving forward. Okay, this could be surrounding your assets and things as well. Somebody could have wanted you to feel unsteady. Okay, this was a ploy to make you feel like you needed to overwork yourself, overstress yourself. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. What did I just say? Seven of Pentacles. Two of Wands. This money that's coming in, you're going to, I don't know why I want to say mature it. Something's maturing. So you're going to use this money to expand. You're definitely, some of you could be going on a vacation, okay, especially with this celebrate, okay. And I just said expand again. All right, yeah. Some of you could be going on a vacation because you haven't been in a while. Maybe you're deciding to take a breather, okay, and enjoy yourself. The Hermit. A Virgo could be significant, or you could just be going into hermit mode. Okay, maybe you're going to take a vacation where you don't want to talk to anybody. Maybe you'll turn off your phone. You'll go somewhere where there's not a lot of access to you, where people can't really access you with this money that's coming in. Oh, Eight of Swords. Why the Eight of Swords? Because I feel like there's like a release you need. Yeah. These flipped over. The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like, this is the energy of what I feel like, yeah, emotionally, Page of Cups, of what something wanted you to feel like. This is like the energy wanted you to feel. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. This energy wanted you to feel tied down mentally and emotionally. It wanted to pull you in different directions. It wanted you to think irrational and do irrational things. Okay, by holding up someone's money, they become desperate, right? And they might try to do anything in order to make ends meet. So this is about you staying true to your morals and your beliefs and trusting in the divine and manifesting, okay? And getting what's yours. You're going to start to notice that a path you're taking now aligns more with who you are as an individual. You could have had like some sort of wavering thoughts of like disappointment or not meeting the mark, or something that was wanting to tear away at you on the inside, like a voice, right? That wanted to tell you you could be doing more, you need to be doing better. And instead of you feeding into that voice, you went in the opposite direction. You took like a short, not a shortcut, alternate route, okay, or something like that. And you're still going to have the same goal in the end. So like, this is like if you went to school to study one thing, you decided to drop out of that major and take another major, but you're still going to graduate. But you didn't know that this path would have been a lot more stressful. But at the end of each path is still the same outcome. This is what Spirit is wanting you to say. Or like if you felt like, you know, you could have went one way in business, but you decided to go another way in business. It's like it might be a little bit shaky going in the direction that seems, you know, less taxing and pulling on your energy. It might shake you a little bit, right? But you kept going. You didn't give up. So now you're going to reap some sort of reward behind it. Okay, a lot of advice from people who don't know anything about what you're going through. A lot of advice about people who haven't even made it to the point where you're at, the level of success that you're at. And I feel like a lot of you are becoming successful quicker because you're no longer listening to certain people. You're not people pleasing anymore. You don't care about the opinions of others. So this is how you're able to maintain this Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, because with this Two of Wands to this Eight of Swords, it's almost as if you are, you hear the noise, right? You hear the people, family members, friends, and things like that. You know, they may be, they're in this stuck mindset. They're in the mindset that things won't work out. They don't know how to let things go. Okay? They don't know how to wait on their miracles. They become so ungrounded. Look, Nine of Swords right here. They become so ungrounded. But you've removed yourself from those energies. All right, I'm going to go and come back, y'all. Part 2.